Hey, boys and girls, y'all see the title and thumbnail. This is GTR time, but look around at me. No Zeus, no Apollo. I'm just gonna say this, Zeus will be back with 1,000+ horsepower. We will be getting into some serious dig racing and roll racing once the Shelby gets back. And Apollo is also gone. You guys noticed Apollo is gone. I mean, I dropped it off today to pick up this beast right here. And that is the purpose of today's video. APLUS did a phenomenal job on the GTR yet again, but a little insight about Apollo before we even get too deep in this video. Apollo it's gone. The last 2.0 Apollo change is finished. We are on to Apollo 3.0. I like to change it up a little bit. You know, it's got to be different. Got to be different than any other Mustang out there. So here it is, Apollo 3.0 coming at you. I'm going to pop up one last picture or video, whatever I decide, of Apollo, satin black. It's been a ride with Apollo, and yeah, on to Apollo 3.0. Before we even get talking about the GTR, make sure you stay till the end of this video and watch the Mach 1 videos we did. We did 2 separate videos, one talking about both Apollo and the Mach 1 side by side, how it's practically... The Mustang is pretty much one of the best platforms out there ever made muscle car wise, because you could take a regular Mustang GT and do absolutely anything you want to do with it, between drag racing, road coursing, drifting, no matter what it is, you can practically tackle it with an S550 and have zero issues, and you can compete very highly with that car in any one of the categories. Before I talk about the GTR, we will be attending Streetcar Takeover in Charlotte, North Carolina. Apollo 3.0 will be there. I'm actually going to have a little bit of merch with me, so if you guys find me, come grab a t-shirt. Your boy will have some. It's very limited. Only got a couple left, so I'm going to throw them in the trunk for you guys. If you want one, come grab one. But let's get into talking about Godzilla. So I gotta give you guys thanks, because you guys keep coming up with all the best video ideas, and here we are again. Everyone asked me, I get multiple DMs a day from everyone just saying thanks, love the videos, and asking me questions about the GTR, the Shelby, and Apollo, but obviously we only got the GTR right now. So I was like, you know what, this is a perfect time to film this video. Everyone always asks, how is the paint looking so perfect? The car is 14 years old. That's 14-year-old paint. Everyone's like, I have Mustangs that are like 1-2 years old, and the paint is messed up. And Ford actually does run a pretty good paint, unlike the GTR. The GTR paint is super thin. And I'm gonna tell you all this, the first time we ever PPF this car, it completely, like, it was PPF since the day we got it. We got it, took the car home, cleaned it, and had some guys come to the house and PPF the whole car. And that was back in 2009. I was a young buck. This was my dad's car. He purchased this. He was the biggest Mustang guy, and then he went on the dark side to me. He went over to Nissan. Unfortunately, we lost him. We lost one of the good ones. Lost a boy to the GTR community, but I'm going to tell you all this. GTR is an animal. This car right here, as you can see on 18s, all the way around, drag radial, it went 850 at 180 miles an hour. That is disgusting with the way the car sits. Car looks practically stock. I'm going to pop the hood and show you guys a little bit. But like I was saying, when we did PPF the car back in 2009, the car's only got like 25,000 miles on it. It did sit like 1-2 years completely outside at a shop, getting a lot of work done to it. But here we are. And the PPF peeled off one of the rockers on the side right down here. So it peeled off that whole paint on the rocker after the first PPF job in 2009. And we repainted that part. That was the only section of the car that had to be repainted. Both rockers completely ripped the paint up from the PPF from sitting out in the sun, getting baked in, and it kind of did its job, but it did too well of a job. I'm gonna say it took the paint clearly right off the car. Some of you guys might be wondering, what is PPF? It actually stands for paint protection film. It is a plastic vinyl that will protect the whole entire car, whatever you have covered, obviously. It will protect the car from rock chips, sun fade, anything, bugs, like it literally, and when I tell you, it protects the car forever. It will truly protect the car forever. As long as you maintain the PPF, and by I mean maintaining, you keep the car clean, you watch the edges, you watch the corners, make sure the PPF stays laid down. And if it's a very good wrap shop like the one I use, and I'll put all their information in the link in the description if you're in the DMV area, I highly recommend using this shop. I highly recommend. I'm going to show you their work right here. This is a prime example of how good their work is. So over the years, paint protection film has actually came a very long way. If you guys know what ceramic coating is, I'm sure most of y'all do, because most car guys are huge into ceramic coating, doing that and stuff. You can now skip ceramic coating. You do not have to do that. All you have to do is PPF the car, because I'm gonna tell you all this, the ceramic coating is built in to the brand new PPF they just dropped. So I'm gonna show you guys right now, pour a little bit of water on the GTR. I haven't even cleaned it yet. I literally just got it back today. And I'm going to tell you this, they buffed the whole entire car for me. Got every single scratch and swirl out. Then they relayed the whole car with brand new PPF. And it really looks like a brand new GTR. Like, I was like, my jaw was dropped when I saw it in the Lightroom. I should have filmed it in the Lightroom. I was an idiot, not thinking about it. I was just like, damn, the GTR looks so good right now. But let's pour a little bit of water on it. I'm going to show you guys how it does its job. It's truly amazing. It really is. So I say the fender is a pretty good spot to dump a little bit of water on it. It's got a nice little edge, nice little crease. Let me see. And see how everything beads right off like nothing. A little bit of beads here and there. Show you guys on the front bumper also. Like, look at that. That's insane. And to top it off, if you're ever washing your car with PPF, you do not have to hand dry it. And I'm going to explain how. Get a electric leaf blower or a gas one. I got a nice big backpack gas one over there. It's a still. I dry all my cars with it. It also protects the PPF for longevity because you're not wiping it, peeling up any corners, and it dries off the car super quick. You literally put a little bit of air on it with the little drops of water that are left, and it will come right off. It takes no joke. I don't know how long it used to take guys before wiping a full car down. It takes me less than 5 minutes to dry this whole car off with the Expel on it. And Expel, this is the type of PPF they use. Expel PPF with the ceramic coating in it. It does an amazing job. Like, washing this car is so easy now, and I hate washing black cars because you always see all the little squirrels, all the little nicks in it, but now it's perfect. All the swirls are gone. It's fully PPF, and now the car is good for probably another 8 to 10 years just as it sits right now. So I'm going to give you guys a little walk around at the GTR, show you every nick and little crevice of the GTR because the whole car is completely covered with PPF. Most shops do a somewhat decent of a job, but I have yet to see another shop that does work like this. They hide the corners so perfect. Let's start up on the front bumper. Check out the hood. No bubbles, no plastic lip, no nothing. I mean, I know good work when I see it, and that is superb. No plastic cuts, no nothing sticking out. All along the whole bumper, every crack, every crevice is absolutely done perfect. Even the bumper. Some of the bumpers are the tightest gaps to get around the lights. Nothing there. All the way around, that's where we obviously just dumped the water. Check the doors out. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. The fitment around the mirror, perfect. Check that out. Look at it. Look how they did on the paint. That's a black car right there. Look at that. Check that out. I've never seen this car this clean and looking this fresh. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. They did a truly amazing job. Like I said, it's called APLUS Automotive. All their information will be the link in the description of today's video. They killed it on the GTR yet again, but here we are. We're ready for another 14 years with the GTR, keeping it nice, fresh, and clean. And this is really the only way to keep your car nice and good. Everyone always says just ceramic coat your car. Ceramic coating does not protect the car from any rock chips or nicks or stuff like that. Even when we go racing and stuff, you know, cars in front doing burnouts, ceramic coating will not protect that. Ceramic coating is just like another layer of kind of like wax, per se. Like, it just helps the water beat off the car faster. But if you spend the money, as soon as you get the car, I'm telling you, it is so worth it, because you keep a car 5 years and you put PPF on it, then you go to sell it, you could peel all the PPF off, and it probably increases the value because the car is going to look brand new once the next buyer comes to see the car. Is like, wow, did you even drive the thing? And you could have 30, 40,000 miles on it, and the car's fully protected and still going to look perfect, just like it rolled off the showroom floor. And someone also did tell me the other day, you can put PPF on your Carfax report. I know Carfax is kind of a bunch of BS. I know a lot of cars that have been in accidents and haven't been reported to Carfax. But if you have a clean car, and you know everyone always checks the Carfax because they think it's legit, but it's really not. But you can also add that to the Carfax report showing that your car is PPF, and it will increase the value. And everyone's like, how will that increase the value? You're just putting plastic on it. Every part of the car is going to stay perfect. Like, you got to understand that it will stay brand new. You peel the PPF off in 10 years, as long as your paint is like taken care of, it's not freshly painted, and then you put PPF on because it could tend to peel up paint, or it's a manufacturer that does very good painting, like the Mustangs and stuff like that. You won't have any paint peel ups of like 10 years if you keep the PPF on, and like I said, you take care of it. It will last you a very long time. And the Shelby's fully PP'd up, so to the next owner, if I ever sell that car, They know the car is completely protected. The car is going to be brand new underneath. Not one rock chip on that car. Not one. Enough talking about the PPF and the looks of the outside of the car. Let me show you guys a little bit what we got going on underneath, because this is a V6 and everyone's like, oh man, a V6. But I can assure you one thing. This V6 makes more power than my Shelby and Apollo put together. Now thinking about that, I'm kind of depressed and I kind of don't want to show you guys the motor, but I'm going to show you. This is a workhorse built 3.8 liter 12 injector setup, and you guys are like, what are 12 injector setups? I'm gonna explain a little bit for you guys. I did a bunch of other previous videos with workhorse when we were picking up the car, and this car's an animal. Like, the GTR is just, it's like when they call it Godzilla, it really is Godzilla, because it just, I mean, it puts the power down. It just makes A to B passes. It's like, it's almost, I don't want to say boring. I don't want to give the word boring. It's too good. This car is a 09 and it outperforms the Shelby tremendously. Like, I'm just going to leave it at that. I love the Shelby. I love the Mustangs, like, to death. Like, I'm the biggest Mustang guy, but you got to give credit where credit's due, and the GTR deserves all the credit. This is the V6 that went 850s at 180 miles an hour in the standing quarter-mile drag strip at Cecil County. It's disgusting. Like, I don't know what other way to put it. This car is an absolute beast. Like, it just, when I start it up and you hear it sound, it doesn't sound that fast. Like, the Shelby and Apollo sounds like it would absolutely destroy this car in a race. This car is honestly the biggest sleeper, having 18s, ET Street SS, radials all the way around on the car. So no one really thinks it's that fast. And it actually made the 850 at 180 as it sits, just like this, which is really crazy. It was like mind-blowing to me. And let me just tell you all this. This car is fully equipped with Motec and stuff like that. It goes up to 9 levels. I think, I can't remember correctly. You're going to have to go watch that previous video, but I think we were on setting number 5 or 6. We were not even cranked all the way up. I believe the car made almost 17 or 1800, somewhere around there. I know we ran out of fuel. We have a triple pump system in the car, but we have to switch it over to a brushless. But we were not out racing the car like that tremendously. We're just kind of, you know, have fun with it from time to time. 1700 horsepower is a lot of power for the street, and the car handles it just fine. But, you know, we really don't want to push anything or break it. We kind of like want to enjoy it, keep the car. We usually run around on number setting 3 or 4, maybe 5 if someone wants to kick it. Not many cars are going to touch this car cruising around on the street, and it's such a sleeper. That's the only way to put it. It's a sleeper. This is the biggest sleeper of all time. You know, I was saying to everyone, like, you really don't, like, you can always use more power. You can always use a lot more. Horsepower is always good. It's not a bad thing to have. But I like to say reliability. I've always liked my cars to be turnkey. Like, if I want to take this GTR to the beach, I can turn it on, drive it 3 hours, and have no problems with it. That's exactly what I want out of Apollo. That's exactly what I want out of the Shelby. So that's just how I am. That's just how we are. That's how we build the cars. I really don't want to have a radical race car. Not yet. Not yet. We're still going to cross that bridge. We will cross that bridge, most likely with Apollo. But for the time being, I like to enjoy things. I like to drive them long distance. I like to put miles on stuff. And this car's been holding up relatively well. Having really maybe like 1 or 2 small oil leaks, like a turbo fitting, stuff like that. It's just, you know, when you build stuff and you touch every little thing, there's always something to pop up. And the car's been good. I mean, we can't lie. It's a fully built car, making 1,000+ horsepower, and it just does the job. I mean, it really does the job. We take care of it, change the oil all the time, make sure everything stays good. But I mean, this car is my baby. This car is like family to me. This car feels like, it really does feel like family. It feels like, because we've had it so long, it just feels odd when this car is not in the garage. That's just how I feel. I'm sure you guys have the same connection with your guys' cars, but that's the GTR. More content coming soon with the GTR. I'm going to tell you all this. We got some roll racing planned with it. There is a vet, a C7 that has like 1,800 horsepower that wants to race this car. So that video will be coming soon. I'm telling you right now, subscribe. You do not want to miss it. Godzilla versus C7, All-American. I really don't think the C7 is going to hang with this, and the C7 is like a full-blown race car, but having all-wheel drive on the street, hooking up, making A to B hits. I mean, it can do a dig, but it's not really set up for a dig. By having the carbon ceramics all the way around on it, you can't go smaller than the 18 for a bead lock, which I would love to put a bead lock up front, up the rear, but then we have to go back to the J-hook brakes. And I'll tell you all one thing, having carbon ceramics, you cannot go back to regular brakes. I'm going to tell you all that right now. After racing in Pocono with this car, stopping at 186 miles an hour and just putting your foot lightly on the brake pedal, the car slows down like you just threw a parachute. And the hotter they get, the better they stop. Like Apollo, we experience a lot of brake fade after racing it. GTR, almost a 200 mile an hour pass, 199.6 it did in the half mile, and it stopped just like this. This is exactly how it raced, which is insane. Like, it truly blows my mind because there's cars there with 12, 1300 horsepower and they can't hook up. They're spinning. They got parachutes on. This car did practically 200 miles an hour and a half mile as it sits. Big brakes all the way around. That's what I like. This is just like, it's the ultimate sleeper. Much love, like always. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm telling y'all, we're getting to 100K, a road to 1 million. I'm manifesting it. I'm not playing around. We're getting this shit to 1 million. Let's take over. Mustang GTR content for the win. Building a fat ass house in Florida. Taking over. I'm calling it right now. Much love. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Meatball, close me out.
Thank you for watching. I appreciate the views. Peace.
Everybody waiting for the come up. I ain't sharing one thing. Yeah. I'ma keep on working till the sun up. Till I get my rollie and my chain. Yeah. Down in my life when I dropped out of class and fuck you to college, they scamming your ass and you don't even know what the fuck you there for. Government made you the puppet, you know. Ain't nobody gonna tell you, but the only ones that stay on woke. Yeah. Please wear your mask, that go save you. Stupid motherfucker, that's a joke. Yeah. Once he starts calling, the calling won't stop. To my Lord Jesus Christ, we ain't praying enough.